Let's be honest. At $57.5 million, you aren't just buying a house in Atherton. You are buying an empire. This is Villa Anahid. And frankly, it makes everything else on the market look subtle. You walk in, and immediately the house is showing off. We aren't doing cozy here. We are doing a 3-story sculptural floating staircase and a living plant wall that hits you the second you enter. Check out this lounge, fireplace, refreshment center, and a wine display that looks less like a cellar and more like a museum installation. Oh, and the theater. It seats 9, and it is nicer than any cinema you have ever been to. But head upstairs, because this is where the architecture really flexes. See these glass walls? They don't just slide. They are motorized and retractable. They completely vanish. The entire room becomes a balcony, and that wall over there, that is onyx, not stone. Onyx. It is backlit, it is dramatic, and it screams luxury. Kitchens. You get 2. One for show, and one for your private chef to get messy in. Both Miele, obviously. The primary suite is massive, with a terrace that is bigger than most people's backyards. But the amenities are where this place separates the rich from the wealthy. You have a full fitness center with a steam room and a sauna. It puts Equinox to shame. Outside, a 56-foot pool with programmable waterfalls. You can literally choreograph the water. And for the in-laws or the staff, there is a completely detached luxury 2-bedroom guest house, powered by 4 Tesla Powerwalls 5 EV chargers, and located in the most expensive zip code in America. This isn't just a home. This is the finish line. Who is moving in? The verdict. Oh, please. It's a 8.5, and I'm being generous. Why? Because it tries so hard. And if that's too expensive for you, how about this home? The Saratoga Sanctuary, $18.95 million. Let that number sink in, because this isn't just a house in Saratoga. This is a 4.19-acre private kingdom. Most people in Silicon Valley are fighting for a quarter of an acre. You are buying a gated park like Enclave, surrounded by vineyard estates. This is bespoke luxury built in 2021. Flawless. And honestly, it makes everything else look crowded. We are talking 10,415 square feet of modern perfection, 6-bedroom suites, and get this, 11 bathrooms? Yes, 11. You basically have 2 bathrooms for every bedroom. That is the level of excess we are looking for. Inside, it is a laundry list of I made it. An elevator, a cutting-edge home theater, a resort-style bar, a home gym, and a golf simulator room. Because why go to the country club when you are the country club? And the warmth? You have 9 fireplaces. 9. You could light a different fire every night of the week and still have 2 left over. Outside, you have a 556-square-foot detached guest house. It has its own kitchen and living room. It overlooks the resort pool and spa. It is nicer than most people's main homes. Rating 7.9 out of 10. Points deducted for the plumbing fetish and the unnecessary pyrotechnics. The Beverly Hills Flex, the Please Clap Edition. Welcome to 2535 Hutton Drive, priced at $18,488,000. Because clearly, rounding down to a flat $18.4 million would have been an insult to the teak wood. We are in the 90210. And while everyone else is building white boxes, we went Scandinavian modern. This translates to moody, sexy, and dark enough that you will stub your toe on the custom basalt stone. Walk inside. The Fleetwood doors do not just open, they dissolve. Because when you pay this much, solid matter is optional. The kitchen features a 15-foot stone island. 15 feet. You do not need a chef. You need a megaphone to ask for the salt from the other end. Upstairs, we have a 50-foot skylight. Why? Because you should never have to escape the sun, even when you are indoors trying to sleep off a migraine. The primary bathroom has its own birchwood sauna, because walking to a designated spa room is for people in a lower tax bracket. But let us get to the backyard, where the ego really lands the plane. You have a zero-edge pool and a swim-up bar, standard fare, but the real flex, a private pickleball court with stadium-style seating. Read that again. Stadium. Seating. Who is this for? Are you selling tickets? Do you anticipate a roaring crowd of thousands cheering as you dink a plastic ball over a net on a Tuesday afternoon? It is the most delusionally optimistic architectural feature I have ever seen. To listing calls this quiet luxury that speaks very loudly. I hate to break it to you, but if it speaks loudly, it is not quiet. It is just loud. Rating: 8.1 out of 10. Points deducted for the audacity of installing bleachers for a pickleball court. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.